Well, hello everyone. My name is CB Smallwood, and today we're going to solve the mystery of drawing chins. And if it's always been a struggle for you, well, you come to the right place, and we're going to figure this out together. So, as you've noticed, I've already got pre-sketched out here a rough interpretation of J. Scott Campbell's Danger Girl. Of course, that's not who this is. To get this reference, you can pause this video, take a screenshot or whatever, so that way that you have it, or you can pull out your copy of Danger Girl #1, and that may help as well. So, as you can see, we've already got kind of the rough shape of everything kind of drawn out here of this girl, this character. We've got pretty much everything ready to go, but what don't we have is the chin. So, in order to draw the chin, in order to get that in, I want you to be able to draw Mickey Mouse. Can you do that for me? Well, let's try it. First, we need to get Mickey's head right here, right? And then we need, let's zoom in. We don't want to miss these details because this is going to be earth-shattering. So we need Mickey's head, and then Mickey has some ears right here. All right, if you can draw this, you can draw chins like it's nobody's business. Of course, we're going to adjust this. We're going to change this depending on the angle of the head. All right, let's try to zoom back out. So here we go. We've got my crappy example of this lady. Not too bad. Now, we're going to draw a Mickey Mouse right below the lip. So we're going to go about this much. Now, this is going to be different sizes depending on how big you want the chin to be, okay? So already this right here, this is going to be the bottom of the chin. So we got Mickey's head. Now, because the head is turned at an angle, Mickey's right ear is going to be smaller than his left. The left ear is going to be pretty much the same size as the head. Okay? I know that's weird, but look, check this out. Now we just kind of draw up, and I kind of got the camera in my way, and just keep that line going straight in that direction, and you get that chin. Now, here's that. You got a chin. Now, what if you think that chin is too big? What do? Well, of course, we've got something to work with, so all we have to do is just kind of whittle it down. And we keep whittling, and then now we've got a smaller chin. But the thing is, you don't have to spend forever and ever erasing and adjusting and stuff like that, because I feel like with this method, you know, you're going to get more of what you're looking for, far more quicker than doing it the other way. All right. Let's see here. So here we are with example number 2, and this was drawn more or less out of my head, so if it doesn't look that good, you must forgive me. So, using the Mickey Mouse method again, of course, remember the Mickey's head and Mickey's ears, which are half the size of the head, right? All right, so I'm going to draw this here, and then I'm going to draw his ears. Notice how the ears touch right underneath the lips. The top of the head touches underneath the lips, and then all I have to do here is just basically go up in that direction. And then I've already got a chin kind of started here. And I got a method of measurement using Mickey's head and ears to do that. Now, of course, like I said in the previous example, we can adjust this. You know, I can start to turn this in a little bit and then adjust the bottom, just whittle a little bit. till I get a shape that I feel is more of what I'm going for. And since I already kind of got this thick line going on the bottom, I can see that the light source is coming from overhead. I can just shade this in. No biggie. Do the same thing for the nose. Okay, you see how that works out pretty cool? So the Mickey Mouse shape you can use for a lot of different things on the face, and a lot of different examples, and I may show those in another video. But the Mickey Mouse method, trust me, it's the way to go. Sometimes you can make this bigger if you want a bigger chin. You can make the ears smaller if you want a more thinner line. But I would try my best to basically get down this shape right here. And when you're drawing the chin, you know, you're coming here to here, right? You're not following the contours. You're just kind of get the overall idea, you know. You see what I'm saying? And I feel like this is going to help you a lot. Now, as with the previous example, when we draw the head at the angle, you're going to change the shape of the ears. So going back to this previous example, let me erase what I did before. And I'm kind of show you a little bit of what we're talking about. So let's pretend that I got it right from the start and I got Mickey's head here. Well, because the head is turned at an angle, the head, this side of the face is going to be what? Smaller. So you need a smaller ear. And because this side's going to be larger, typically Mickey's head, you're going to just copy it. His ear is going to be the same size as his head because this side of the face is larger. You just have to trust me on this. I know it's awkward, but basically big head, smaller ear, and then big ear. Okay, and that's for when you've got the head turned at an angle. It's the same thing. Like if this head was turned this way, then you would flip this, okay? And experiment with it. Trust me on this. If you have any questions, I'll try my best to answer them. If you enjoyed this video, if you found any value in it, please remember to hit like, subscribe, and do all that good stuff. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers on YouTube and on Odyssey. You need to be on Odyssey if you're not already. That's ODYSEE.com. One last thing, and this is an important tip before we go, is that you need to have reference. You really need to have reference when you're drawing and learning anatomy and stuff. And the reason is it helps to look at something and see what you're doing wrong, okay? You can adjust little things, this and that. Something that you can do by yourself when you don't have a teacher or anything like that handy that can actually point out your mistakes. Now, some of you be like, well, you know, mistakes, what are you talking about? Isn't art subjective? Yeah, in the eye of the beholder. If it's just something that you're doing to make yourself happy. But now if you're trying to get a job in commercial art where it's about the masses buying your stuff, you really need to pay attention to these things. So I always like to have reference when I'm studying and trying to improve. And so have a reference photo out, try to replicate it, use this tool of the Mickey Mouse. And if we look here at what J. Scott Campbell has drawn, you will notice big Mickey head, small Mickey ear, and then one big Mickey ear right there. Do you see that? So anyway, I appreciate you watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe, follow, do all that good stuff. And be sure to check out my other tutorials and see if they're helpful to you too. Until next time, this is CB Smallwood saying I will see you in the next video.